All right, so today we're going to be talking about 7 signs someone is worth fighting for. Because we talk about all the times when you need to know when a friend is not a friend, or when you need to cut somebody off and leave them alone. So now today we're going to be talking about when you probably need to salvage a relationship or salvage a person. Word of the day is core values. Core values are the fundamental beliefs a person upholds. These are guiding principles. These are guiding principles that help dictate behavior and understanding the difference between right and wrong. Now let's go to Cain and Abel. Cain killed Abel, but what Cain presented to God was fruit and things he grew, but that was not the principle. The principle was the shedding of an animal and his blood. Abel presented the best that he had, following the principle that God set. You can't do your own thing, man. You got to have a certain principle. Certain principles get you certain results. The fundamental beliefs a person upholds. These are guiding principles that help dictate your behavior. What principles help dictate your behavior? Do you have a principle? These are guiding principles that help dictate your behavior. What do you stand for? I told y'all yesterday, I'd rather go broke than sell dope. That's a principle of mine. Yeah. These are guiding principles that help dictate your behavior and understanding the difference between right and wrong. That's what your core values is. The understanding between right and wrong, because what somebody else think is right might not be right. And what somebody else might think is wrong might not be wrong. So we talk about relationships. You definitely want to share core values with the person you're in a relationship with. Saying of the day is, be around those who feed your soul and not those who eat your energy. Be around those who feed your soul and not those who eat your energy. This talk is for educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional guidance, advice, treatment, or diagnosis. If you or someone you know is experiencing a mental health crisis, substance use or abuse, or suicidal thoughts, dial 988-988 is available 24/7 nationwide and staffed by trained crisis counselors who would just text or call away. 7 signs someone is worth fighting for. Have you been worried about conflict and friction in a relationship? Have you started asking yourself whether or not the relationship is worth it? So we go through stress and we go through friction in our relationship. We go through conflict in our relationship. We start sitting back like, I don't know if I need to be in this. Stressful circumstances can make even the strongest and happiest couples second guess their relationship. No matter how much you might love someone or how strong your desire to be with them, there will still be times that might make you stop and consider whether or not your relationship will and can go the distance. So even happy couples worry about their relationships. That's normal. Even happy couples who've been together for years sometimes have bumps in the road. Peaks and valleys. 7 signs someone is worth fighting for. Number 1, they make you happy. If they make you happy, forget about that other crazy stuff. Well, my friends don't like them. Damn the friends. Because if you allow your friend to cause you to not be with somebody that makes you happy, because they don't like them, your friend got too much power over your life. When we find someone who makes us happy, we want to do everything we can to keep this person in our lives. Having close and meaningful relationships with people around us is important for a greater quality of life and stronger feelings of overall contentment and satisfaction. These kinds of special bonds with people are present in friends or romantic partners who make you smile and feel good about yourself. These types of strong and positive relationships can last a lifetime, because if you have somebody in your life who makes you feel good about yourself, they make you smile, they make you happy, man, keep them in your life, because people like that are hard to find. 7 signs someone is worth fighting for. Number 2, you can talk to them about anything. You find somebody you can talk to about anything and they won't judge you. They won't put you down. They won't make you feel uncomfortable. They don't go talk about what you just said. They respect what you say, whether they agree with it or not. That's hard to find. Honesty and openness are the foundation of loving and healthy relationships. If you're in a relationship and you can't be open and honest with the person you with because you think they might blow up or flip the script, you're in a toxic relationship. That's one that's not worth holding on to. When you're in a relationship, you should be able to talk to your partner about anything, from your deepest and darkest secrets. without being judged about it. You know, it's people, man, been in relationships and they don't even know why people got issues because they never talk to them about it because they don't even feel comfortable talking to them about it. It's some women been in a relationship with men and she ain't even told him how she got raped. And then she still struggle with that. He don't even know. And if he understood that, he might understand why she act the way she act in certain ways. There are men who have never told a woman they've been molested. So she don't even know that he's struggling with that. But if you don't feel comfortable telling that to the person that you're in a relationship with, then that's not a good relationship. You can talk to them about anything. Honesty and openness are the foundation of loving and healthy relationships. When you're in a relationship, you should be able to talk to your partner about anything, from your deepest, darkest secrets to all your hopes and your dreams. Because if you don't feel comfortable talking to the person you're in a relationship with about your hopes and your dreams because you think they're just going to rain on your parade or put you down or discourage you or feel some type of way about you trying to better yourself, there's some people don't tell people about what they planning on doing because they know they're going to get an attitude and act funny. Come on, y'all. Look, man, there's some people and some of us know people that you don't, if something good happened for you, you're not going to go tell them. Because they're going to feel a certain way. It's a jealousy between them and you. An unspoken jealousy. If you can, it shows that there's a deep sense of trust. So if you can share your deepest, darkest secrets to this person, if you can share your hopes and your dreams with the person you're in a relationship with, that means it shows that there's a deep sense of trust and understanding and an acceptance between the two of you. And that kind of connection is rare to find. 7 signs someone is worth fighting for. Number 3, you love spending time with them. You don't even have to be doing anything. Couples in healthy relationships enjoy spending time together and look forward to seeing and being around each other, even if they're not planning on doing anything particularly fun or exciting. A relationship is special when you enjoy each other's company. You ain't got to go get no drink in order to hook up. You ain't got to go get no weed in order to link up. You ain't got to go get no drugs in order to link up. But there's some people, man, they don't mind spending time with you, but it comes with something. It's transactional. A relationship is special when you enjoy each other's company and you feel good about being around each other. They're content with the ordinary because as long as the two are together, they always have a good time. We can just sit around and watch a movie. And that's just to another couple, that might be an ordinary day to them, but to us, that's all we need. Go get some Kentucky Fried. You know, we ain't got to go back out. And it's just us and TV, Netflix and chill. What? A relationship like this with your partner is easy, comfortable, and definitely worth holding on to. 7 signs someone is worth fighting for. Number 4, you can be yourself around them. Because how many times we've been in a relationship and we wasn't really ourselves? We still held on to our secrets. She don't even know you smoke cigarettes. Every time you got to smoke a cigarette, you got to excuse yourself and you got to brush your teeth real quick and then wash your hands. You ain't being authentic. And she gonna find out eventually.
You wearing her panties.
Ooh.
Not me.
Man, if you're wearing her underwear, you got other issues. Yeah, you got some other stuff going on other than that. She deserves to know you want to wear her panties. She deserves to know that. You can be yourself around them. Yeah, if you like wearing panties and you feel comfortable wearing panties, that's something you probably want to get out in the beginning. Another great reason why you should fight for someone is if they make you feel like you're free to be yourself around them. They accept and love you just the way you are, so you feel safe letting your guard down with them. They never make you feel like you're not good enough or that you need to jump through hoops to impress them or that you should change yourself just to please them. A person who loves you does not expect you to change yourself just to please them. You met her and you had dreads. Now she's talking, you look better with your hair short. Why don't you just go get all that cut off and get it shaved? You look like this when you first met her. Now you want to change me? She's wearing a lace front and makeup and nails and lashes and all that. And now you're trying to change her. And if she chooses to not wear that stuff, let her choose to not wear it. Because if it makes her feel good, why we don't knock it? Even though I personally would prefer. But if I met you looking like that, I'm not going to be trying to change that. So you feel safe letting your guard down with them. They never make you feel like you're not good enough or that you need to jump through hoops or impress them or that you should change yourself just to please them. They bring out the best in you. And when you're around them, you have the freedom to be your truest, most authentic self. That's the best relationship in the world, man, when you can just be you. And that's good enough. You don't have to be something that you're not. Those relationships don't work. Because there's some women out there, depending on what kind of job you got, won't talk to you. They don't care if you're a good man. They don't care if you're respectful to women. They don't care if your parents raised you right. They don't care if you got spirituality and you believe in God and you let God lead you. They don't care about that. They want to know what kind of car you driving. That ain't the woman you want. Let her go find that man with that car and be happy with that man. And you find a woman who got some dignity and respect about herself because you want her to mirror you. You got to have core values. I'm going to tell you why. And you know, I always use myself as an example. I was dating a woman, man, beautiful. Professional woman. I can't raised right and everything. Her only problem is she wasn't close to God. But she had everything else going for her. I'm like, well, hey, she got everything else going. Let's try this. Let's see if it can work out. Guess what? Every time something happened to me, every time I had to deal with something, every time I was confronted with something, you know what I was doing? And then later on, I'm good. And she was watching me like, what happened with that situation? I just prayed. I prayed to God. I'm going to let God handle it. This and that. Are you all right? Oh, yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, what's going on? Then every time something happened to her, guess what happened? She lost her mind. I'm talking about little things. I'm talking about things you probably shouldn't even be stressing out about. If you came from where I came from, she was stressing out about all of it, all of the time. And then she come running to me because she knows that I'm really calm when it comes to stressful situations. She come running to me, wanting me to build her up. I had to finally tell her, like, listen, you can't run to me when you have problems and issues. I'm not God. Because you know what I do when I have problems and issues? I go to God. And I pray to God. And God makes me feel better. And puts me at ease. I'm not doing this on my own. And she did it again after that. And I told her, man, out of frustration, either get you a Bible or get you a new boyfriend. Because I can't be your God. You got to get to the source. You leaning on me because you think I got it going on, and I'm leaning on God. You better lean on God. Got to share the same core values because you know there's going to be conflicts. 7 signs someone is worth fighting for. Number 5, you both rather agree to disagree than hurt and disrespect each other. It takes 2 though. It takes 2 though. Because some people, they just want to be right all the time. And they just want to prove you wrong by any means necessary. Forget about the fact that the relationship is falling apart. I want to be right. Forget about this argument ain't getting us nowhere. I want to be right. So it don't care if it's a month later and we watching something or we looking at something. See that? Remember what I told you? I told you I was right. Look at that. A month later, she like, huh? Remember when we was arguing a month about that one thing and see what that man just said? Remember he confirmed what I said. He like, huh? You done rehashed another argument because you just want to be right. That's more important to you than peace. Because if you rather have peace and you love somebody, you can say to them, you know what? Let's agree to disagree peacefully. And y'all go back to loving each other. Instead of disrespecting each other, trying to make the other person feel dumb or less than a person, bombing your own ship. Couples should strive to have little conflict as possible to keep their relationship strong. Let me say that again. Couples should strive to have as little conflict as possible to keep their relationship strong, which means some things aren't even worth an argument in the first place. Some things in your relationship shouldn't be an argument. Couples should strive to have as little conflict as possible to keep their relationship strong. Well, the truth is, constructive conflict is actually a good thing. When you and your partner can agree to disagree about things, it shows that you both are mature enough to handle your problems without resorting to fighting, name calling, and passive aggressive behaviors. When you and your partner can agree to disagree about things, it shows that you're both mature enough to handle your problems without resorting to fighting, name calling, and passive aggressive behaviors. Agreeing to disagree shows that you prioritize your relationship over your desire to be right. Also shows that you're willing to set your pride and your ego aside for your partner, and vice versa. It got to be both ways in order to be a healthy relationship. You respect each other's differences and value one another's opinion, which is a very strong is a very good sign you're with the right person. 7 signs someone is worth fighting for. Number 6, you share the same core values. It's common for you and your partner to have different views and opinions on things, and that's okay as long as you share the same core values. If you invest in a relationship with someone whose values are not aligned with yours, it generally leads to increased disagreements, misunderstandings, and resentment over time. However, if you and your partner believe in the same core values, it'll be easier to maintain a healthy relationship with them despite the challenges you might have to face together. Because if y'all don't share the same core values, but she got a banging butt and a banging body, and that's what's keeping you there, that's not going to last. A banging butt and a body ain't going to keep you. Would you still want a woman with a banging butt and a banging body, but she believes in swinging? That's one of my core values. I'm not going to share mine. I'm not sharing my lady. If you believe in polygamy, and I believe in a man and a woman being together, and that's the union, and that's the only union, I can't get with you if you believe in polygamy. It's not going to work. We don't share the same core values. If you invest in a relationship with someone whose values are not aligned with yours, it generally leads to increased disagreements, misunderstandings, and resentments over time. However, if you and your partner believe in the same core values, it'll be easier to maintain a healthy relationship with them despite the challenges you might have to face together. 7 signs someone is worth fighting for. And the final one, number 7, you help each other grow as people. Because why are you in a relationship with a person that don't want to help you grow? Don't want to see you doing good? Just holding us back. In a healthy relationship, your partner is dependable and encouraging. Dependable. You can depend on them. They say they're going to do something and they do it, and you know they're going to do it. They boost your confidence and push you towards achieving your goals because of how much they believe in you. They make you want to be a better person because of the healthy example that they model for you. A relationship where you help each other grow and change for the better is a relationship worth fighting for. The guys don't know what they talking about. The women don't know what they talking about. You got women talking about, I need a man who can buy this and get this and who can do that, who can keep thinking like that. You're going to go through a whole lot of duds. And you're going to go through a whole lot of men. Because there's a lot of men who don't have nothing in here. Man, they don't have nothing in here. They wasn't taught none of the things they should have been taught as it relates to being a man. So what they've been cultivating is this: the car, the rims, the job.
Persona.
Yeah, the persona of what it looked like. But there ain't nothing on the inside. You help each other grow as people. You got to be in a relationship with somebody, man, who helps you grow, opposed to somebody who got you on a hamster wheel. What more can you do for me? Well, one thing I can do for you is get the hell out your face. I can do that. I can do that because there ain't nothing in the world say I got to deal with nobody on earth. In a healthy relationship, your partner is dependable and encouraging. They boost your confidence and push you towards achieving your goals because of how much they believe in you. They make you want to be a better person because of the healthy example that they model for you. A relationship where you help each other grow and change for the better is a relationship worth fighting for. Finding a partner who not only loves and supports you, but also challenges you. A partner who challenges you to be better can help you become the best possible version of yourself. Falling in love and making a genuine, healthy, emotional connection with someone isn't something that happens very often. So all of this that we said, 7 signs someone is worth fighting for, most people don't have a person like this in their life because this is hard to find. So what most people do is they settle. Instead of being by themselves and working on themselves, most people settle because most of us are codependent. We don't want to be alone, or we don't want to be single, because if we stay single, that means something wrong with me. That means I'm broken. So I got to be in a relationship, whether it's healthy or not. I'm just going to believe that it's going to be healthy. Well, just because you believe it don't make it true. You can find yourself you can get out of a terrible relationship and wind in a relationship worse than the one you just left. Man, you can think it could never get no worse than the last person you was with. And you can meet somebody give you a run for your money. Tear your self-esteem down in less than a month. Tear your confidence down in less than a week. run off all your family and your friends, the people, your support system. Have you thinking that you ain't gonna ever be successful with them out of your life. So let's go over it again. 7 signs someone is worth fighting for. We said number 1 is they make you happy. Keep a person in your life that makes you happy. Number 2, you can talk to them about anything. Number 3, you love spending time with them. Number 4, you can be yourself around them. Number 5, you both rather agree to disagree than to hurt or disrespect each other. Because if they rather disrespect you just to be right, they rather hurt you just to be right, leave them alone. Because it don't take nothing to say, look, I'd rather agree to disagree peacefully and put it out of your mind and move on. Both rather agree to disagree than hurt or disrespect each other. Number 6, you share the same core values. And the final one, number 7, you help each other grow as people. Those are the kind of people you keep in your life. What y'all think? Was that good? They hit home with you? Good, man. Good. Any questions, concerns, or comments, y'all?
Yeah, I think people might probably settle because maybe 1 or 2 of those things that were in the person that they're dealing with, but not all of them. And so they say, well, maybe they're around in the shape.
If I got a person that makes me happy,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, but I can't be myself around them,
That's
how can I actually be happy?
right.
You know, so if I got a person I can be myself around, but we always disagreeing, then I really can't be myself around you. Y'all see what I'm saying?
You got a line.
Yeah, you do, man. You can't take this and say, well, they got 2 of the qualities. Well, if they got 2 of the qualities, they're gonna throw everything else off. Then you got to question yourself: do they really have those qualities, or are you making that up for them?